What's going on, guys? It is Brad, or DemonAsylum here. I'm bringing you all a new Fallout 4 video, giving you another live commentary step-by-step guide here. This one on how to do both variations of the dogmeat duplication glitch, the original one on how to do it with individual items like guns or armor, and then the new extended version which allows you to do it with stacks of anything. So I'm going to first show you guys here that I am on the most recent patch. You can see in the bottom right hand corner of this menu screen, version 1.2.37.0.0. You can double check that with your own if you've taken the update, or you can look it up on Google for confirmation that it is the most recent patch. So to do the original duplication glitch here with an item such as a fat man, you're going to want to go ahead and drop it in an area preferably that is flat and that you have kind of a lot of space with. That's just my personal preference though, and what I recommend. You're going to want to have dog meat be dead ahead of where the item is here. And of course I didn't mention that you need dog meat. I figured it was pretty self-explanatory already. You want to make sure he's not too far away though, as if he is too far away he'll end up running towards the item, which will make it harder. Now what's going to happen is when you command him to pick up the item, he's going to walk up to it and then pause when he gets close to it. And when he pauses, you're going to wait about a second, if not even that long, and then you're going to choose to pick up the item. So let's try to do this the first try here. And pause. And I definitely got it. You can tell because you can't see the item in his mouth. If you can't see the item in his mouth and he continues to walk towards you, and especially if you hear the item go into your inventory, when you pick up an item it makes a sound letting you know that you picked it up. That is how you know if he did the glitch. And when you do this, you're going to want to just wait until he actually drops the item, and I want to get you guys into that habit because you're going to want to have that habit for the next version of the duplication glitch that I will show you here in a second. But as you guys can see, I do have two fat mans now. Each of these are here, and I will go ahead and drop one of them. As you can see, I've done the glitch quite a few times, and the reason for that is because since the patch has come out, maybe it's just a placebo effect all in my head, but I feel like it's a bit harder to do and the timing is a bit different. You guys can let me know if you feel the same way or if it's just me. But let's go ahead now and do the stack duplication glitch, which is going to be a bit different. It's an extended version of the glitch I just did here. So let's say that you want to duplicate, let's see here, some cryo cell rounds for your cryolator. And let's go ahead and drop those on the ground. I have two stacks already, which both of these, I think I might have already duplicated them once, but that's okay. I'll show you guys that you can actually duplicate both of these stacks. So we're going to separate them to make it a bit easier here. And what we're going to want to do is set it up the same exact way. We're going to have dog meat come ahead. Just set him up. We'll have him do this stack here first. We're going to have him come pick this up here. Might have to command him another time. Okay, here we go. Okay, definitely worked. Now, when you do this stack duplication glitch, do not drop your stack again from your inventory until you see him drop his on the ground. Once you see him drop his on the ground, that is when you can drop your stack on the ground once again, and that is what you need to do. Now, let's do the same thing for this stack so I can show you guys that you can do it twice here. Alright, let's get him a bit closer. And now we'll have him grab it. Maybe. Alright, I definitely got it again. Wait for him to drop it. He's going to come towards you. There we go. He dropped it. Now we can go back into our inventory, drop it again. As you can see now, we have 4 stacks. I started with 2 and now we have 4. So what you're going to want to do to actually make it so it sticks, because if I were to pick up all 4 of these stacks right now, I would only have basically the original amount I started with plus 2. Even though they all say 151, only the 2 original ones actually have 151. The other 2 still only have 1. Now to make it so those 2 turn into having 151 like the other original 2 is by hitting start, choosing the quick save option, and then once you do that, you're going to want to go into the menus again, which on Xbox One, like I said, you get to by hitting the start button in the middle of the controller, and you're going to want to choose to now quit the game and go to the main menu. Some people tell me that this isn't necessary. Every time I've tried it with ammo, at least, it is required in order to make the glitch work. I would just rather do it, safe than sorry. Rather be safe than sorry, just so you don't end up wasting your time with the glitch and then not having it work in the first place. So I'm going to do a quick cut here though, guys, because it's a loading screen. It's probably going to take a minute. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so I am back here. I loaded up the quick save that I had just made before quitting to the main menu, and now all of these stacks should have the original amount of these stacks that you started with, which in this case is 151. So let's go ahead and pick them all up here, and let's see what we have. So of course, before we had 2 stacks of 151, which would have came out to be 302 in total. So now we should have 604. Let me go over to my ammo here. And there we go, we have 604 cryo cells now. And if I drop them on the ground, you guys will see that I have 3 stacks now. 2 of those stacks actually turned into 1 stack, which is perfect because many of you asked me, is there any way to make it so you can turn multiple stacks into 1? If you duplicate multiple stacks of the same item at the same time per quick save, like I just did, it will usually force at least 2 of those stacks to turn into 1. And then what you can do is continue to increase the amount that each stack has. So let's say that I had 2 stacks of 302. Then when you duplicated both of those stacks, you would end up having 1 stack that got merged of 2 of them, and it would end up being 604. And you could just continue that process until you have a really, really large stack size, if that makes any sense to you guys. Hopefully it does. But that's going to be about it, guys, for this video. If you have any questions or confusion, just as usual, drop comments down below in the comment section. I will be sure to reply to you guys, get back to you as soon as I can and help in any way that I can. Aside from that, I hope you all have enjoyed the video or found it helpful. If so, feel free to drop a like on the video down below and subscribe for many more Fallout 4 videos to come. Thanks for watching, everyone, and peace out.